Today's market isn't asking for small adjustments. It's demanding a fundamental shift. The consumer has evolved, the environment has changed, and the professionals who thrive over the next decade will be the ones who intentionally redesign their business around that reality. This isn't about tweaking scripts or adding another marketing channel. It's about redefining where our value truly lives. Access is no longer scarce. Insight is, judgment is, long-term financial guidance is. The real question is no longer how we protect the old model. The question is how we build a stronger, more durable one. My name is Steve Colino, and this is Confidential Remarks. Standing still used to feel safe. Today, it's risky. Three powerful forces are reshaping the industry at the same time. Regulatory pressure is dismantling traditional commission structures. Technology has eliminated the agent's historical control over information. And consumers are more informed, more empowered, and more selective than ever before. For years, agents sat comfortably at the center of the transaction. That position is no longer stable. If our value was built on access, and access is now free, then our value proposition must evolve. We're not stepping off stable ground. We're stepping off a burning platform. Trust is the foundation of advisory work. And right now, that foundation is under strain. Commission structures in the US stand out globally. At the same time, only about 30% of Americans rate real estate agents as having high ethical standards. That's not a minor perception gap. It signals a deeper structural issue. Recent regulatory changes didn't create this shift. They accelerated it. Written buyer agreements and fee transparency are now expected, not optional. Opacity is no longer defensible. Transparency is the new baseline. The professionals who embrace that shift will earn trust. Those who resist it will struggle to keep it. There was a time when agents controlled access to listings. Information flowed through us, and that control created leverage. Today, more than half of buyers find the home themselves. They spend weeks researching before ever contacting an agent. By the time they reach out, they are informed. That means the opportunity isn't helping them find a house. It's helping them make the smartest financial decision about the house they've already found. You can't charge a premium for information that's freely available, but you can charge for interpretation, strategy, and sound judgment. That's the shift from gatekeeper to guide. If the role changes, the operating model must change with it. At the center of the new model is the advisor, supported by three integrated systems. First, radical transparency and unbundled services. Second, a tech-enabled advisory stack that produces insight, not just automation. Third, lifecycle management focused on long-term wealth, not just one transaction. This is the move from transactional to relational, from closing deals to managing assets. The advisor becomes a financial partner in the homeowner's journey, not just a facilitator of paperwork. The first shift is pricing clarity. Instead of relying on bundled, opaque commissions, we introduce a transparent advisory service menu, a foundational analysis at a flat fee, strategy and negotiation services with defined success incentives, project management for execution, and a comprehensive advisory tier that integrates the full experience. This structure aligns price with visible value. It mirrors how attorneys and financial planners operate. When clients understand what they're paying for and why, trust increases. And when trust increases, retention follows. Technology should not replace human judgment. It should strengthen it. Administrative tasks should be automated. Clients should have real-time visibility. Data should inform every recommendation. A client portal builds transparency. Predictive analytics sharpen investment insights. A strong CRM tracks relationships and life events. Not just transactions. The result is measurable, greater productivity and higher client satisfaction. When we remove operational friction, we create space for strategic thinking. And strategic thinking is what clients truly value. Most agents operate in 90-day cycles. Advisors operate in 30-year relationships. A transaction is a moment. Homeownership is a journey. The opportunity is to stay present long after closing. Through annual equity reviews, refinancing guidance, portfolio conversations, and long-term planning. When you consistently show up after the deal, you move from vendor to lifelong consultant. And lifelong consultants don't chase transactions. Transactions come to them. What we measure determines what we build. Traditional metrics focus on gross commission income, number of closings, and lead volume. Those metrics reward activity, not durability. The new scorecard looks at profit margin per client, client lifetime value, and net promoter score. These measure depth, retention, and advocacy. Client lifetime value changes the entire mindset. It forces us to think beyond the next closing and toward the next decade. Advisors optimize relationships. Salespeople optimize transactions. Your metrics reveal which one you're building. Over 5 years, the difference between these models compounds dramatically. The transactional agent focuses on constant deal flow, high churn, and continuous prospecting. Income fluctuates. The advisor focuses on retention and referrals. Client lifetime value increases. Revenue accelerates over time. By year 5, the advisory model produces significantly higher net income. Not because of more transactions, but because of stronger, longer relationships. Compounding is the hidden advantage of advisory, and over time, compounding wins. Transformation requires structure. In the first 90 days, audit your business model. Identify strengths and weaknesses. Select your technology stack. Design your advisory service menu. From months 4 to 12, pilot the model with a small group of clients. Launch your annual home equity review, gather testimonials, refine pricing. Don't attempt a revolution overnight. Commit to a disciplined evolution. Advisory isn't a tagline, it's a system. Once the model works, scale it intelligently. Build a content engine that positions you as a trusted authority and lowers acquisition costs. Develop specialized roles, lead advisor, data analyst, client service manager, so expertise compounds. Conduct regular tech audits to maintain efficiency. Scale doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing the right things consistently, with leverage. This shift isn't defensive, it's strategic. Moving from agent to advisor creates a business that is more trusted, more defensible, and more sustainable. When clients rely on your judgment and long-term guidance, you're no longer interchangeable. You're essential. Don't wait for the industry to settle. Build your moat now. This framework is grounded in industry data, trust research, regulatory developments, transaction studies, and technology trends. This isn't speculation. It reflects structural change supported by evidence. The opportunity now isn't awareness, it's execution. This has been Confidential Remarks.